Yeah, baby. Yeah.
All right, guys, Scar. This one's for you. The beat is fire and I'm ready to go because it's time for the basketball scenario. Some people like flair, some people like flash, but if it ain't hot, some people call it trash. I call him vanilla chocolate. He just like money fits well in my pocket. Watch it now or watch it later. His name's so fly, it means liberator. Sit back, relax, and watch the show. Gascar, get ready, man. It's time to go. Peace. Basketball scenario coming to you each and every week. Peace.
Is there any stuff? Hey.
Woo! What's going on?
Another Wednesday, hanging out with the crew. What is going up? Already, we got Orville Nason, T.H.O, and the Juan in the house, and the one and only Basel. Basel, did you go check out the parade today? It was crazy, apparently. It was insane. Alouettes forever, man. That was good.
They had the champion parade today?
Yeah, they had it today. It's crazy up here right now because right now the it's like strikes galore. The teachers are striking. That's why I'm taking care of my niece for the last 3 days because my sister-in-law has to work and stuff, and they have no one to take care of her. So the teachers are striking. College teachers and certain university teachers are supporting the teachers in high school and teachers in the private sector. Public sector. Nurses are striking as well.
Oh, Jesus.
They're all striking at the same time, dude. So today, our subway system was actually down, and one of my employees were like, he couldn't come to work. So I'm like, I'll go pick you up. So I got in the car and I went to pick him up. And dude, it was like traffic was terrible because downtown is like a no drive zone because of the parade, because of the manifestations of the people striking, plus the whole, Palestinian and Israel thing too that's going on. But yeah, it was crazy today. Crazy day.
Yeah.
But yeah. So
what's your wonderful leader doing, Mr. Trevor?
Fuck all. Actually, he wasn't even in the House of Commons today to answer any questions from the opposition.
I got a picture I was going to send you of him in a pink dress. I don't know if somebody made this thing. Yeah,
what surprised me?
Running down the street, and I was like, "Wow!"
He was probably running down the street to P. Diddy's house.
Yeah, probably was.
Yeah, man, you heard about P. Diddy?
Yeah,
P. Diddy apparently likes the Diddy.
Yeah. They had an incident at the border.
Yes,
from,
the Rainbow Bridge in Buffalo.
Yeah, I saw the video. That car was flying.
Yeah, but they said it was like, at first, it's crazy how the media is right away. Terrorist attack. I read it first and it said, Canadians are letting terrorists back into the country again. Oh, we got to go on high alert. Then it turns out that it was just a car coming in from the U.S. to Canada. Yeah, apparently lost control, and
he got airborne. I'm like sitting there like watching that video.
It flew. Wow. It flew, man. It actually went
like speed.
So hopefully, I think it was obviously the two people in the car passed away. Yeah, and there was an injured border agent. Apparently,
okay.
So that's the last I read of it. Yeah. Oh man, we got Keely Chow in the house. What's up, Keely? Hope you're doing good, man. Good to see you. Yeah. Happy Thanksgiving to my Americanos. It's true, man. So you guys are already starting a long weekend, right? Tomorrow, you guys have off.
Yeah. Hey, I'm taking Two Hearted. Yes, it's a long weekend.
It says, congrats to the Alouettes. Yes, man. Hell of a game. That was a hell of a game. They didn't expect the Montreal Alouettes to even make it into the playoffs, to beat the Toronto powerhouse, to beat the Winnipeg powerhouse, and we did, man.
Who would you consider the Alouettes to a U.S. football team?
Oh, my God, dude. Honestly, I don't watch a lot of the NFL to be able to compare it, but it's two different calibers. It's two completely different.
I know the rules are wrong, guy. What you think? So the powerhouse is Winnipeg?
This year, yeah, Winnipeg and Toronto.
So you're talking about they're probably the Kansas City and Philadelphia Eagles of the CFL.
Kansas City Burrows, right? The quarterback Burrows. His father was Alouettes quarterback.
Oh wow.
Yeah. That's why he was going to the games. He was going to the games with his dad's football jersey from Montreal.
So who's y'all's Cowboys? Who's y'all's hated team of Canada?
I would have to say the Elks, which used to be called the Edmonton Eskimos.
Really?
So they're the hated.
For me, anything that's Toronto is hated. I can't stand Toronto.
Oh, okay.
Oh, like you were saying, Argonauts, right?
Yeah, exactly. Any sports team from Toronto, I can't stand. Like if you see me with the Raptors shirt, it's because my wife got that to me when she was Toronto, so I wear it because my wife got it for me. But any Toronto,
Blue Jays? You don't support the Blue Jays?
No. Hello.
Well, I know the Expos, but they're gone.
Just because they're in Canada. No, like I was excited for Toronto, the Raptors when they were on that run. I was excited for them, because basketball was invented by a Canadian, and just the whole fact, that whole momentum because it brought the whole country together.
Right,
brought the whole country together. So that was nice. That was nice of that whole thing. But yeah, no. Toronto Maple Leafs, hell to the fuck no. That's if you ever see me with a Toronto Maple Leafs jersey, I must have lost some serious bet.
I was going to say
I must have lost some serious bet to wear that, and I would. But definitely not wear that.
Toronto's the original six.
Yes, they're one of the original six. But the one with the most champions is the Montreal Canadiens, 24 Stanley Cups, and they're the last Canadian team to have won a Stanley Cup back in 93. Since 1993, all the Stanley Cups have gone to American teams. Yeah.
Hey, we're on a drought. They're getting better. They're getting a little better, but we're on a drought here in the
You guys are on a drought since you lost all those Russian players.
Yeah, you got it.
Oh, yeah.
It's
true. The same way.
Yeah.
Tampa Bay the same way.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah,
okay,
so
I don't know, man, because I know, like here in Florida, we got. I'm a Bucks fan, but I have to deal with Miami Dolphins, and I didn't know if you still supported them, even though I'll support the Dolphins, even if they're I didn't know, but you're just pretty much hated anything in Toronto there. Okay.
No,
we hate I think it's what me and Jason is. We're tired of Dallas. They're talking about, they're American team. They ain't my team. Why would you be my American team?
It's the owner. It's mostly the owner, but it's just toxic. And I got another thing. It's like college football Seminole fans. I have to deal with these Seminole fans because I had to play the Hurricanes the other day. And they beat them by 7 points, and God, it was like they won the Super Bowl. I was like, dude, y'all should beat us like 50 points. Our team sucks this year.
Yeah, check this out. I'm probably gonna get struck for this, but I don't give a shit.
Go ahead. What you got?
Drag it down.
Right. Yeah, I just wanted you to see this ending. This ending.
Oh yeah. That's the one the ESPN show. Go ahead.
Here we go. This could be it.
Look at the clock. 24-21.
Wow.
Okay.
39 seconds. Right.
Yeah, we were losing. We came back. Then we fumbled the ball, and they came and they scored a touchdown. All right.
Oh.
So the offensive coach, which is this guy, Anthony Calvillo, which was the quarterback that actually won us the Grey Cup multiple times in the early 2000s. He actually told the quarterback, go for it. And we go, because all they had to do is get in the punt position in order to tie the game to go to overtime. So he goes, no, go for the first down. After the first down, he goes, go for the touchdown. And the quarterback was like, are you sure? And he goes, if we're going to go out, we're going to go out swinging. That's what he said. And it's just insane, man. Like, watch this. 38 seconds. Clock is running. Watch this.
And left them room.
Right? So that's the first down pass.
Right.
So the first down pass. It's fucking beautiful, man. I was like,
out inside the 20. The drive continues, and they are at the very least
he gave him
position
room.
to tie this game.
That's the dumbest thing you ever did.
Right.
Down by 3.
Right here.
Right there, baby. The winning touchdown. Look at the time. Look at the clock. 11 fucking seconds left in the game.
Has the catch. that has put Montreal ahead in the Grey Cup.
And the Grey Cup, maybe. That's
do you have okay, let me ask you this. I can't remember if they do it or not. Do they have a set place where they play the Grey Cup, or is
no? It's yeah, exactly. Like here, they were in Hamilton, Ontario.
Okay,
they weren't at any. If you know, it's like the Super Bowl, right? If it falls on your city, you end up getting to it, then great for the city, right? You're
so pretty much the Bombers that did a choke job.
Yeah.
It's just like Chicago or Detroit. We just
exactly.
You know, it looked like I'm like, okay. You know, it's all right. We're still in the hunt, and then they choked away. And the funny thing, okay, let me ask you this: what happened with your team? Would you blame it on the quarterback, or you blame it on coaching? That the other team,
the other team,
yeah.
Oh, what they just did there? It was just a collapse. It was a mental collapse.
Okay, because that's saying with Chicago, and Jason Lee will get probably vouch for me. Chicago choked. That's bad coaching. Everybody was blaming the quarterback.
Terrible, man. Chicago's terrible. Chicago's been terrible for like freaking years, man.
But they got a good quarterback. It's just bad coaching.
Well, they blew that game. That game against y'all.
Yeah. They should have won. I ain't gonna lie, they should have won, but it was bad coaching. You know what I'm saying? No,
I tell you why I stopped. Every time I watched the Chicago Bears play, they always lose. Every time. What was it, a few years ago when they actually made it to the playoffs? Right? I'm like, all right, I skipped all these season games. I'm gonna actually start watching, and they lost. And I said, nope, never again. I can't watch it. Every time I watch, they lose. So I'm like, forget it. There's no point.
Now let me see. Ask you this: when your boys won, did you go check out podcasts for the other teams post game?
Dude, they're blaming everybody, the referee, and that, and yeah, it's always like that. Like in Toronto,
yeah,
anytime, Montreal beats any team of Toronto. Anytime, there's always excuses. Always excuses.
Oh man, it was when we beat Chicago. I went on Chicago podcast, and you thought it was the end of the world. They're like, they were pissed. There was a lot of fans blaming the quarterback, but they was like,
it's crazy. Accountability, man. You fucked up. You fucked up. Live up to it. You know, the one of the things I get it. I've played organized sports. I get it. The referees can miss a call.
That's true.
Make a bad call, but it's all part of the goddamn game. Right. There's like many times when I was coaching my soccer team, many times I used to get the referees, you know, some of them were young adults, so they make mistakes. They're not perfect.
Right.
But I told them, listen, stop arguing with the referee. You want to do something, get the ball in the net. That's the best response. Get the ball.
You know, and they tell them. They said, look, do not depend on the refs. Win the game on your own terms.
Absolutely. Let me get to the chat, man. We're like, this 13 minutes of sports was brought to you by me. I fixed a 22-pound apple barbecue rub turkey this afternoon.
Where you at?
I ate way too much of carving. I ate too much.
Shifty, I'll be over. You got DoorDash. If I can't make it over, I mean,
you got
Uber Eats. I mean,
Uber
come
Eats.
on.
Shifty's Uber Eats. Keely Chow says, I can't stand Toronto team since 1992. Keely, you just gained some Basco coins right there. Yep. I will never wear a Winnipeg Jets jersey. May they never hoist Lord Stanley's cup. Rip the Thrashers. Wow. But I know they're talking about expansion back to Atlanta, so I don't know. I don't get that. But again, Winnipeg got left, and now they're back in Winnipeg.
Quebec City too. They're looking at Quebec
You know what?
City.
I hope they put something.
Wait, back up. What are you talking about Atlanta? What are you talking about?
Atlanta hockey.
You talking about moving? Oh my God!
Yeah, apparently they're
your third team there.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Quebec City. They listen. This is the way our government works. And going back to what Ball said before. Yeah, I know things that are happening here is provincial, is for Legault, but all anyways, the whole country's in shit with Trudeau. But anyway, that's a whole different other stream. Right now, Quebec built a brand new freaking arena. Got private investors plus the about I think 12 million a year for maintenance of that arena they built, thinking that if they would have built it, that they would actually get an NHL team. And then the commissioner said, no. So it's like, and they're hosting. I think they're hosting a game sometime this month in Boston and the Vegas Knights, I think. But yeah, it's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Basel says nobody from Montreal has the right to cheer for a Toronto team except for the Raptors. Yeah, man, it's all choice. You can, you know what? You can cheer for anybody you want, man. It's your choice. Toronto is fucked up place. They have giant spiders that pose as wives of men and look like Jake Gyllenhaal. Oh my gosh, dude. Hey guys, what's up, DQ, man? Good to see you. Man, you got Keely in the house today. I was popping up the chat. I love that. I'm also a Cowboys fan. Go Cowboys. Now you're losing it. Now you're losing Masco points.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't care.
You're fired.
Oh my god.
A lot of points there.
Yeah. DQ says Daisy Ridley says the people will be excited for the Ray movie, even and when it comes out. Thoughts, wishful thinking. You know, Daisy Ridley actually came out and said that the ideas that they pitched for that movie actually shocked her. And she didn't expect that. So, yeah, I think they just should stop and just do something else.
Yeah, I'll pass.
DQ says Broncos forever. Yeah, Broncos.
They lucked out the other night.
Is that Canadian football? Yes, this is the Canadian football, the CFL, Canadian Football League.
That is a dope jersey. I might have to get online and see if I can find that bitch.
Yeah, that's the ones this year don't look nothing like this. This is like a 2000. I think this was the 2010. This is when last time we won the championship, 2010. So let me see what's up. Also says yes at DQ. It's Canadian Football League Grey Cup final. Basel says the Nordiques will never come back. I don't know, man. I don't know. What do you guys think about Nicholas Hoult possibly being confirmed as Lex Luthor? I think it's a great casting.
Mm-hmm. I have to see it. I'm okay. Nobody. I'm not hating, but
I'm not. I have to see it. Prove it to me. Act now.
I am more into a more mature Lex Luthor, especially when they did the animated series. I thought it was cool and everything, and I was like, okay, I'll wait and see. As long as they don't do the Jesse Eisenberg style,
okay,
I'll be with it. I didn't like Jesse Eisenberg. I think Jesse Eisenberg is a great actor, but
right.
That you might as well put the Joker in there because that's what he felt like.
Okay. All right. Okay. DQ says one site says he's in talks, so I am wondering. Yeah. Well, yeah. You got the giant spider reference. You saw the movie Enemy. Good movie. Oh, that was a spider reference. Oh, but again. Oh my God. When did that come out?
Mr. Graham.
Mr. Danny Graham, the road to wisdom. What's up, peeps? Good to have you in the chat, Danny. Drive safe, man.
I think
no worries.
I think Danny is James Bond.
Don't worry, Danny. We'll take care of Disney for you.
Yeah. I think Danny is James Bond.
There's a lot of news on Disney.
Oh, I got some piece to bite into a little bit when we get to the topic.
Shifty says, speaking of sports, what's with these super ugly painted courts that got right now in the NBA? What's up with those? Where's the wood, bro? I haven't watched NBA.
It ain't just NBA. The college are doing too.
But speaking of NBA, apparently Montreal is actually up for an NBA team, and the commissioner of the NBA is not denying it either.
No, it's kind of weird because you had Vancouver, but they went to Memphis. So
and
what happened? I okay.
I don't know, man. That West Coast market was. I think the timing was wrong for the West Coast.
I gotcha.
I think if it would happen now, it would be a bit different.
Right.
But basketball basketball. Yeah. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, if Seattle gets their team because they're the one going to get the first team back. Seattle Super.
Yeah.
They could give Vancouver another team because that's right there across. So that would be a rivalry. And they want to go into. And I've heard Mexico City too. So you might be Montreal. There's more than one. Probably like 4 teams coming in. What I'm hearing.
Yeah.
Vegas also.
That's exactly what I heard. There's more than one team, and they're looking into expanding in Canada. So Montreal apparently it's one of because we have where the Montreal Canadiens play. They already have the facility, right?
Mm-hmm. So it makes sense. Mm-hmm. And in Mexico City would make sense too because they've been doing expeditions down there.
Yeah.
Too. So it would make sense. And I heard Puerto Rico also where they were even looking at impossible.
Puerto Rico, it would work because yeah, they love basketball. Trust me, I got to doing gigs down there. They also love basketball.
Mono man, but they like baseball, man.
Well, that was a rumor too.
Oh yeah, baseball stadium is huge down there.
All the leagues are looking to expand in here. Baseball, basketball, hockey. They're all in, and they want to go international. And that's what even the NFL. Y'all might get an NFL team pretty soon. I've heard Toronto, possibly Vancouver, and they're trying to do this international NFL together with the others they're looking into.
Yeah, but they had the World Football League before. It didn't go too well. I know that in Europe they have a European league. They have the Barcelona Dragons, which was part of that whole world. Even Montreal had a team back then. We used to call it the Montreal Machine.
Yeah, that's because they've been playing these games in Germany and England, and they're selling out. So they're thinking about making. Well, what it is making a conference, and have enough teams that they can play a conference, and when somebody comes over, they can play a couple teams back to back. Then,
damn, we're completely off topic today, guys. It's good though. It's good. It's like sports. Like Danny must be going, what the fuck's going on? It's car going, what is this guys talking about? Sports?
Square one on Wednesday.
Oh yeah. Sup, hi Danny. Y'all talking about the guy that playing Beast as Lex? Danny says no. All right.
Really, Danny? Really, Danny?
You're shocked about that? Yeah. DQ says Hemsworth in talks to do Thor 5. Any chance they can redeem the franchise? If Takiki is not in it and they actually go back to like a cool ass Thor, like Thor Endgame Thor, like I want to kill Thanos Thor. I think they can. They can.
Well, they're gonna if they do another Thor, Homeboy is not gonna be part of that anymore.
But who? Hemsworth?
Taika Waititi.
He's not there. But they're Hemsworth, but they're talking about 2027, summer of 2027. Yeah, that's a long damn time for
a lot of shit can happen.
Yeah, that's a long time.
Bring back the Seattle Sonics.
They are.
Bring back the Expos. Yes, DQ. Bring back the Expos. That I would love that. I would love to have a baseball game. A baseball team back here.
They're expansion. They're trying to rumor. That's one.
Shifty says. Also, it's freaking silly that Memphis Grizzlies are in the Western Conference. Yeah, because that's where the Grizzlies were in Vancouver. Is gaming a sport? No, it's called esports, and whoever says it's a sport, I don't know what to tell you, man, because you're only working your thumbs and your mind. Sorry. It's according to Ballers Season 5, yes. Oh wow. Go Expos, go forever. Danny says Memphis is west of the Mississippi River. That's the line, sir, to divide the country. And Danny brings out the facts. Danny usually brings out the dictionary. Today he brought out the freaking atlas.
Oh, the Mississippi.
He brought down the atlas. They need to have a bigger Hercules, not that little guy. Yeah, that guy from
oh yeah, I saw. Yeah, I still haven't finished the movie.
So
I know.
He was very tiny. So yeah, man. So let's hit one of the topics. Unless you guys have any other topic you want to.
No, go ahead. Let's go.
All right, Waititi will be directing Secret Wars.
Fuck no, that's not.
They're so not doing that.
No.
All this
bad enough troubles it is. No.
All I have to say, man. Ever since the South Park thing, the Panda enter the Pandaverse, a lot of shit's been changing. A lot of things have been.
Yeah.
Apparently, they cut a scene from the Marvels that was supposed to happen and it didn't happen. The rumor was that it was supposed to be Captain Marvel kissing
Valkyrie. Yeah.
Valkyrie.
Yep.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I heard about that.
So
what?
Yeah, that would have. Oh my god, that would have just been like,
Stop.
No.
There'd
probably be some very thirsty people that wouldn't mind seeing that, but no. But the one I'm talking about right now, we're gonna hit the Star Wars one. Latest news on that market is that Dave Filoni, promoted to Chief Creator Officer of Lucasfilm, will now work with Kathleen Kennedy in the inception phase on all future Star Wars projects.
What?
So all this wasn't that what he already been doing anyway?
No, he did not have the title. He had the ideas, but now he's up there with Kathleen Kennedy.
Yeah, but still her say though.
She still has the final word, but
Bob gets the balls to fire her.
Nah, Bob will never get the balls to fire her. Never. Forget it. But a lot of people are saying great. Star Wars Theory is probably going to be very happy. I haven't watched anything of Star Wars Theory about this, but I know that it's Dave Filoni, the only one that we have, right, that could give us any glimpse of hope into getting Star Wars George Lucas kind of level of Star Wars. So do you honestly think this will change anything?
No, till she's gone. But here's my question: rumors, she does leave, and this rumor keeps rumors of Kevin Feige taking over. Do you think that'll piss him off if they give it to Kevin Feige over him?
Kevin Feige already said he debunked that rumor of him going to Star Wars.
But you know how it is, though. When things.
But I don't think Kevin Feige is gonna go. Correct me if you guys don't agree with me, but I don't think he's gonna go to Star Wars until he fixes Marvel. I think he wants to prove that. I think he wants to prove that he can bring it back to a glory place, despite whatever all the damage this Phase 4 and Phase 5 is doing right now. But I don't think he's going to Star Wars anytime soon. I think it's gonna end up being Dave Filoni at the end of the day. When I don't know, Kathleen Kennedy.
That would make sense.
Is she going to be fired? Probably.
They're
calling Dave Filoni the acolyte. Kathleen Kennedy's acolyte.
Supposedly her contract's supposed to end this coming year unless she renews it again like she's did for the last 4 or 5 years.
You mean she signs her own contract?
Pretty much.
Here's a contract for me. Hey.
Pretty much. And
I give myself
Bob ain't did nothing about it. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Shifty, going back to the whole previous thing. Let's see here. I missed a couple of. Coogler was thought to be in talks to do Secret Wars. Yes, he was, and that's not happening.
No.
It's too soon to say. Maybe he will.
I can't see that. No.
I want Carol and Valkyrie kissing. I know you thirsty Shifty. You
nasty motherfucker.
He says. Hot. Sam Raimi should direct. That wouldn't be bad. I wouldn't disagree with that.
Get the Russo brothers back and call it a day.
If they want to come back, then again, you
pay
have
them
to
the
show
money. Say, hey, here's the money. You can do it.
Yeah. DQ says, I hear Stanford was going to the ACC. That it's the Atlantic Coast Conference, right?
Yeah, Stanford. They are. Okay. Next year.
Oh, okay. Talk about college stuff. I have no idea. Me college. No. LOL. Sam couldn't even make a good Doctor Strange movie. Okay.
I had no problem with it. I thought it was a good movie.
Which one?
It was entertaining.
Which one? Rise of the Silver Surfette?
No, the Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness.
Oh, Doctor Strange. I'm going to say Doctor Doom in my mind. I was like, he did. I was about to ask, he did Rise of the Silver Surfette? Man, I didn't mind those movies. I don't know.
For its time, it was okay.
It was okay. Yeah, I guess
it was fine until the end. Until we saw Galactus cloud. Until we saw the big cloud. That was
that was supposed to be Galactus, right?
Yeah, right.
They ran out of.
Oh, that was. Oh, don't get me started on that.
DQ says, I doubt they will give him free reign. Yeah, I doubt it too. Would you rather have Taika Waititi or Ryan Johnson do a Star Wars movie? Ooh, Ryan Johnson. Sorry.
Ryan Johnson.
From those two, Ryan Johnson. Yeah,
Man.
definitely Ryan Johnson. So yeah, so the article goes on to say, in a move that will this time surely for real 100% absolutely save the Star Wars brand, Lucasfilm has announced that they have officially tapped Star Wars Rebels and Ahsoka creator Dave Filoni to serve as the company's new chief creative officer.
Only thing I can say is this is a big movie they're going to have with Thrawn and all that. If that's a massive hit, then he's going to be God in there. If it bombs, then who knows who might have the janitor as the new Star Wars CEO. I don't know. It's all depending on how that goes. I think that's going to be the make or break for him.
Okay, so the last Star Wars movie was The Rise of Skywalker, right?
Yeah.
And that was the Rise. What year was that? Rise of Skywalker?
2020.
2019.
2019. Yeah.
2019. So it's going to be 5 years since we haven't had a movie, a Star Wars movie.
Yeah, and we've had a lot of cancellations in there in between that was supposed to happen.
So if the Star Wars movie comes out, they've waited. Remember how we say how DJ says it a lot, they should take a break and not bring out anything Star Wars like in the theater or Marvel for a while, right? Because it's going to create that, oh shit, it's a Star Wars movie now in the theater. You know what I mean? And I think that might work for them, bringing in some money in the box office. And Dave Filoni does have a good following for his stuff. But I don't know, man. I would have to see it to believe it. And as much as I have like a lot of things that I liked about Ahsoka, in the long run, it was a little bit underwhelming, right? For that finale.
Yeah.
I've had that finale. Yeah. So they're building it up to the movie. Maybe. Hopefully the movie's going to be kick-ass, but we'll see what's going to happen. But I don't think Dave Filoni is this, savior that everybody thinks he's going to be. Depending how much it goes to his head, right? I don't know. And Dave, we trust. What do you guys think? Do you think he's going to save Star Wars? Because if what he gave us in Ahsoka was to save Star Wars, I don't think Ahsoka saved Star Wars.
No. I mean, hopefully it's a learning lesson where he understands what the fans want. And okay, got what you want. I'm going to take it farther and learn. So I mean, it's just if he doesn't, then you got a problem.
Right.
Yeah. But if we had a movie out this December, what would you think it would? You think it would do good, or you think it would bomb? I think
December it would bomb.
I think it would bomb. Right now, it's like people just there's no excitement. Right now I wouldn't have it. Just there's no excitement for anything.
They don't need to rush these. It's the same thing with Marvel. You don't need to rush the projects, and take your time, do it well.
Yeah,
exactly. Well, it's the same thing in the MCU, and I know Dan, he'll be disagreeing, but used to, man, it wouldn't have mattered if Marvel had a Mr. Hanky, movie, Marvel Mr. Hanky movie. I would have been rushing to see that the first day and been excited. Now had no excitement for the last 3 or 4 movies that's come out. It's just I don't have the excitement like it used to.
I know.
Yeah,
it ain't serious. It's just you get.
Yeah, that's exactly it. But that's what happened.
I have nothing to be excited. Even Ant-Man 2, I was excited to go see it. I was rushing it, and it wasn't the best film, but I still was still excited to see it.
Yeah, the rush moment is now gone.
It's done. It's not there. It's inexistent. Listen. I've said it before. I'm watching all the movies and cinematic releases right now. I'm at hold on. I just finished Civil War.
Okay.
Which was a great movie.
Great movie.
Yeah.
It's just the way they introduce characters. Like they're not doing that same formula.
No,
right?
They're not.
Where they introduce new characters, and the end credit, like every end credit scene from all of phase 1 all the way to phase 3 made sense. It was like strategically put where you were gonna get that next character and the next 1 or movie you were going to get that person. And we've said this repeatedly on the show, guys. You know, you said it as well as I. Is all these end credit scenes we got in Phase 4 make absolutely no fucking sense.
No, no, they didn't.
No,
you know, I mean, you had when you just saw Civil War and you introduced, it was perfectly made where you have Bucky was accused of killing the king of Wakanda, and you got the Black Panther. Perfect.
And there you go.
Exactly.
So you build
that
up
must
more
be that has to be the most perfect.
Well,
what's the word I'm looking for? Most perfect tie-in to a character that people don't know about.
100%. Him and also Bucky's character, right? Because you got him in the Winter Soldier. You got him in the Winter Soldier, which for me is one of the best Marvel movies.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Yes. But
no doubt.
But Gasco, when you went and watched that again, you were still excited watching that, right?
Yes, I got excited.
That's what I was saying. I know Danny got mad at me, and I was like Black Panther. See, I watched Black Panther, the first one, and I'm still excited. It's you know, I still enjoy it. The second one. I saw it once, saw it twice. It just I don't have the excitement for it. It just did not do it for me, and that's why I said a lot of films has not. They're not
rewatchable
at all.
The
Disney Plus series, I ain't nothing there I rewatch. There's nothing in there at all. I have no intention. I never 10 years from now, I'm not gonna watch WandaVision or whatever Loki or any of that. I will have no interest in it.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Shifty says, going back to the Star Wars thing, Peter Jackson should do a Star Wars. If I was Kennedy, even after the Hobbits, I'd like to do Star Wars. Peter.
But they were going to. He could, but they were going to get the guys that did Game of Thrones, and they were going to do the Old Republic, and then screw that over. That would.
Yeah. Last Jedi was the love and thunder of Star Wars. Last Jedi. Yeah, but Love and Thunder was good. Oh my god, dude!
What?
If Marvel,
I don't know, man.
It's okay. Shifty can love what he loves. I'm not gonna.
I know. I'm just.
If Marvel needs a new, they should bring back Wanda. If Marvel needs a new, they should bring back Wanda. No, but they confirmed Wanda's dead. But then again, they're talking about bringing RDJ back and Cap back and a lot of people back for Secret Wars.
I mean,
but do you think that people weren't excited to see them all back? To me, I was explaining this to somebody. It's like when the wrestling, if you watch, you're a big wrestling fan, when the NWO come out for the first time, people were just losing their shit when Hogan turned. It was like, okay, then the WWE decided, let's bring the NWO back again. Okay, it was like, all right, it was okay. Then the third time they did it, it was like, dude, what the fuck are they doing? And that's the same way I'm thinking. If they bring Iron Man back and all that, it's like it wastes all those movies we enjoy. You know?
Right. Yeah.
It's like, okay, let's bring Darth Vader back. Okay, if they this Rey movie, somehow Darth Vader come back. What the hell? You'd be like, it just ruins the whole.
Yeah, that's all fan service, right? That's just it's like service. It's like Kenobi, the Kenobi show. That for me was more fan service than it was for anything. I'm honestly, it was cool to see Vader. Yes, it was cool, but the story and all that shit just didn't make any sense to me. His job was to protect Luke, and then they threw Leia into it, and Leia and saw him use the Force. Doesn't make any continuity sense at all.
Well, and they keep talking
about I know people are gonna and I know a lot of people are gonna be defending it. Well, it's not confirmed that season 2, is it? No, it isn't.
They're talking about it. I'm like, where are you gonna make up? I mean, there's such a thin little. I mean, well, what kind of stuff is he going to do in that cave before he meets Luke? I mean, what are you going to do?
Well, he's going to, have fun with his lightsaber.
They're going to ruin it. Somehow Vader's going to show up on the planet, and now the whole original.
Well, they know he's there.
Yeah,
it's like, he's there. Well, no, they went to a different planet, didn't they? When they were fighting, it was a different planet. It wasn't Tatooine.
Yeah, but I guess I don't know. It's sort of. It was scraping the edge on the whole story during the last few episodes.
Yeah. Nick Jones says, "Hey, fellas, happy holidays! Happy holidays, man. Hope you wear your turkey pants so you can eat all that turkey." Yeah, man. I'm actually driving down to the States on Friday.
All right.
Yeah, I'm going to be in the U.S. I'm New York State.
Oh, nice.
I'm gonna go see Joe Coy stand-up show this weekend. So
nice.
It's gonna be cool.
Nice.
My fellow Filipino comedian, Philippines, back to the Philippines.
Wanda
kills the MCU. Wanda can kill anybody.
Yeah,
I was about to say because the Force is female.
wait till we get to Silver Surfer.
Yeah. Shifty says, "Yo, Fred Hembeck kills the MCU. Fred Hembeck. Bring him into the movies. Great comic, one-shot comics back in the day. He killed everybody. Why TT should remake Return to Endor. No.
Oh my god.
And he'll be an Ewok.
The Ewok.
And he'll be an Ewok.
I watched them the other day and I was like, damn, is this Disney Plus material already? They were already doing Disney Plus back in the 80s.
DQ says, I wonder what Watiti take on Spaceball 2. Don't touch my Spaceballs.
Yeah, man.
Don't touch my Spaceballs.
Hey, look, go ahead. Say it. Say it.
What? Well, say what? I ain't gonna. Man, Spaceballs was better than most Star Wars films I've ever seen. So.
Yeah, you can't. Here's the thing about
like the animated series
that he would make it overboard, and you don't want it too overboard. You want the jokes to be there, but you want them to land. And I can't see him.
Everything to land.
Right. I can't not see him do no. You get Mel Brooks.
Yeah. See, it's not
back on it. He's still alive. Man.
Yeah. No. We got Maria with T and Telly in the house. Hola, Maria. Thank you for being here. Always appreciate it.
Maria.
Oh, here we go. We're gonna start serenading again. that was hilarious. DQ says Wanda should come back as a member of the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants. It would be cool. That would make sense, especially now that
her and her brother was part of it.
For the MCU X-Men. Exactly. Nightwing. Hey, what's up, man? Thank you for being here. Bring the X-Men, Fantastic Four, Galactus, and Doom. They're all on their way, and they're gonna take their time with the X-Men.
And we got casting. You got casting news about both of them.
Yep.
Well, we'll get some in Deadpool.
We got 14 people watching, guys. Thank you very much for being here.
Hey, hit that like button, please. Hit the like button.
And we have a couple of people watching in Rumble as well. Thank you so much. You all are not Star Wars fans. Ahsoka is a step in the right direction. Yes, I didn't say it wasn't a step in the right direction. I said it for me. It didn't save Star Wars. It's a step in the right direction, but it didn't save Star Wars. There has to be a starting point. Exactly, a good point to a good project as well as a bad project. Yes, absolutely, Danny. You're right. It is.
The problem with Ahsoka, they needed 2 more episodes. They needed at least 2 more episodes. It would have probably made it a little bit better for us.
Absolutely. X-Men kill the MCU. LOL. My God, the Juan wants everybody to kill XU. Roll to wisdom. Danny says Jason is confirming his ass clown status. I'm thinking he is starting to affect Geisker and G Major as well.
What did I say?
Thank goodness I'm not on there tonight to avoid the contamination. Woo!
Damn it, man. All I said about Ahsoka is they need 2 more episodes, and I'm right about it. It would have been really good if we'd had 2 more episodes.
What did I say? I like Ahsoka. Did I say something wrong? If I said something wrong, tell me.
Translate the next comments that Danny has said in Spanish.
Culo de payaso. He's just mad that his Disney's failing, man.
Jason is un culo de payaso.
He's mad. He went and watched that Wish movie and it failed too already. Disney's already failed on the animated
trilogy.
DQ says Spaceball is closer to being a Star Wars movie than the sequel trilogy. Dang. Yep. Again, have you even seen any of Watiti's movies outside of Thor? No. He's freaking great. Eagle versus Shark, Jojo Rabbit, Hunt for the Wilder People, What We Do in the Shadows. I know what I do in the shadows.
But
all great.
It fits certain things, but certain things it doesn't fit.
Yeah.
I mean, it just I get in certain things he's good.
Yeah, like he says, his jokes landed in those. Exactly. So Shifty, see that statement right there. You said it. His jokes land in those.
Right.
His jokes don't land in like Thor, Ragnarok, and all that stuff. It's like too much, man.
They went in really bad, and they ruined the villain. And they ruined the villain in there.
Yeah. Nightwing says, "Do you dead people would earn $1 billion next?" Did you hear?
No, it's not going to be $1 billion, but it's going to be fun.
$1 billion next year. I think it might be coming close. I have good expectations for Deadpool.
I think it's going to be good. It's going to be now part of the MCU. It's going to be rated R. So it's going to be.
If they get it, if they get it filmed, they still filming it. They haven't even finished it yet.
Seriously,
I just hope it ain't just.
Well, of course, that everybody went back to filming now, right? The strike's over, so everybody's filming. Everybody's promoting. Like you have what's her name? Iman Vellani. Was that Iman Vellani? Iman Vellani, like now promoting, right? She's been on The View and stuff, which is going to bring us to the next topic soon as I catch up on the chat. The foolish sucker scene in Eagle vs. Shark is godly in terms of comedic writing. Okay, I haven't seen it, so I can't really give my opinion on it. Do you think Deadpool would earn $1 billion next year? Yes, I believe so. And Danny says, "Boo, boo!" He's booing us. They landed for me. His joke didn't land on the MCU. The MCU landed on them. Oh, I did not land on Plymouth Rock.
What's up, nerdy?
Rock landed on me. The real nerdy review. Yo, what's up, buddy? Hope you're doing good. Thank you for being here. Make sure you hit that like.
What's up?
So the Marvels, right? Which we all know has terribly bombed in the theater. We all knew that was going to happen. But a good take I have to say on this. Have you guys watched any of Iman's interviews?
No.
She's saying, man, this actress, man. First of all, that was her first movie, by the way.
Right, because she was a cosplay. She was a cosplay player, and then they picked her up.
Exactly. Well, she is a hardcore Miss Marvel fan. She had all the books and all that stuff. And I want to show a skip it. I don't watch this show because I can't stand the people on the View. To be honest with you, I've just find it fake.
Okay. Yeah.
But if you enjoy it, go ahead. You can enjoy it. You know, whatever you do in the mornings, whatever. But the way she speaks in that interview, it's just and she's been like that in many, like New Rockstar. He actually has an interview with her, a recent. So check out New Rockstars. The interview with Iman Vellani is awesome. It's the second time he interviews her, and it's just the way she speaks. She knows the source material. You know what I mean? And it is like wondering. Imagine all these, hardcore fans that are talented, who do cosplay and are into this, that can act. If you give them the opportunity to be in these roles, how passionate they would be in these movies, right? And it's crazy because it's like she is Miss Marvel, and now to the point where not right now she's even writing the book for it, right? So it's her, the way she speaks about it. I'm gonna put it on. I love how she, like, I haven't seen any other actress playing any of these roles like feel it like she does, and it's in today's Marvel. Chaos, like I said in the title, she's a fresh of breath air, man. She truly is. So I'm just gonna so yeah.
Has all of this coalescing been like every single Miss Marvel comics I could get my hands on? They were like the one piece of media that was just like mine. No one else knew who Miss Marvel was. I dressed up as her on Halloween when I was like 16. My grandma helped me sew the costume.
Look at her face, man. You see the emotion in her face?
Right.
Literally, when I got cast, I sent our casting director the photo of me like dressed up in my homemade cosplay. She's like, "Shut up! Like, how perfect could this be?" But yeah, for the fans, I've infiltrated the MCU.
That's so. I cannot even fathom the full circle-ness.
You can't fathom shit. Shut up. Let her talk.
Yeah, don't. I don't know if you could handle that.
No. You were so great in it. I'm surprised it was your first movie. I really
so
am.
much.
And we've watched a lot of movies on this show. And Tiana, you and Iman are starring in the movie with Brie Larson. She plays Captain Marvel.
So they go on for Monica Rambeau, and
you play,
and her too. Like you did you guys see the clip of her? They put the clip right here where she's right here. This one here.
Yeah. When she's in the costume.
She's so happy when she's in the costume.
Trust me, I saw that.
Right. So
humming.
It's cool to see how in I put the view and I just lost like a bunch of viewers. But it's like it's the passion that she has when she talks about it. And there's a whole bunch of other interviews. I'm not going to put them all up, but she's so into it. Like she's so involved in the source material that it transcends into her passion of wanting to do that role. So much that she's going to be in Secret Wars.
Right. You know what? The thing is that also she was the star of the movie.
Well, she stole the movie.
Right.
She stole the movie.
And I think the part somebody said before, and I'm going to say it again.
Yeah.
It should have been season 2 of Miss Marvel instead of being released as the Marvels.
Yeah. But
I think the success, it would have been better.
Yeah. As much as the movie bombed, right?
Right.
And stuff like that. She stood out in this movie, and it just because as much as there was hate, everybody that hated in this movie, the one thing positive that many of these YouTubers and reviewers said, she's the one that stood out.
Right.
She's the one that stood out. And not only that, I'm not the only one to say, speak about her and the way she speaks in these interviews, because you can tell she's like basically one of us type thing, right? She's like the ones that, we know the source material. And yes, okay, it's a comic that not many of us in our generation has read, because it's not our market. It wasn't made for us to read, right? But if she's drawing by talking about the comic books and stuff like that, if she's talking about these things, about the books, and that's what you should be doing. You should be talking about the source material, because that leads people to go and see those source materials, right?
Right.
And go and read the books, be it electronically or going down to a comic book shop and trying to find it. But that's what I like about her. She's really down to earth about it. And here she's like, oh shit, I lost it because I scrolled up by accident. Screen rant. Oh my gosh, Iron Man. I think this is the most fun I've had on a superhero movie. Iman Vellani, I love Kamala throughout this whole movie. Can you talk to me a little bit about creating the dynamic between Kamala and Monica? And that's not it. That's right here. Where is it? Fuck, I missed my spot. I had to say before.
When they picked her as that role, they picked her. She was perfect for that character.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I mean, I was a big fan of when the series came out, but it grew on me.
Yeah. The series was made for that market, that niche market.
Right.
I watched it. I enjoyed it. It was okay. It wasn't like wow. I had fun watching it. It made me forget about my daily life and stuff like that. It wasn't escapism type.
Let me ask you guys this: would it have been better? Okay, you saw Monica in WandaVision. What if Monica appeared in Miss Marvel to add to the Marvels, and then that would have been better
instead of Brie Larson at the end?
That's well, you keep that, but have Miss Marvel say, "Hey,
okay,
we got you," because they said they got intel on her. She showed up and said, "We got intel on you."
But they got intel on her after the events of her.
The events, yeah.
So I get what you're saying, right? But no, like I don't think it would have changed anything.
Yeah,
I'm personally saying. So I think this was it. And then I was beyond excited with that little Young Avengers tease we got at the end. So I like the ending because it kind of like mirrored what Nick Fury did in Iron Man, right? I know you had a huge comic, you're a huge comic book fan. So one of the things I'm curious about, is there a Young Avengers storyline or another one of Young Avengers you're really excited to interact with? And what role do you see Kamala taking on this part of the team? So Iman says, it's unfortunate for me to say, but I don't read a lot of Young Avengers comics, honestly. I have more of a champion's bias, but I don't know. It would be interesting if they did an Iron Lad type thing, because that's still Kang. Okay, this is what I like about her. Okay, that's still Kang, and that feels like it could work. Have Nathaniel Richards be a part of the Young Avengers at some point, and then realize, oh my God, wait, he's like a Kang, but he is a good guy or a bad guy? Question mark. So I feel like dealing with that would be fun in the direction of the MCU is heading, right? Because we all know about Kang. Like it doesn't seem Marvel's played safe with the whole Kang situation with Jonathan Majors, right? So they ended him in Loki season 2. But we still know that there's there's variants out there still, right? We know right. The way they've done it, it's like safe. They want to go a different route, they can now, right?
Her ideas are on more getting Kevin Feige style. She knows, you know what? The thing is, she knows the source material.
Yeah, exactly. But I don't know. I just want to see them interact. I think they've left so many of the younger character stories open-ended, and to see fans start shipping people together, it would be something like I want to see Kamala interact with America. I want to see Kamala interact with the Patriot. I don't know, just all these random people. And so, yeah, I think there's so many different avenues. And this is something we said, remember? We said that right now they've bought all these movies, but there's no huge team up yet.
Right.
And it's been a while since we've had a team up.
Yeah.
Because nothing is co-linked or like there's nothing there, right? The only like you get cameo actors, like in No Way Home, you had Doctor Strange, you had Wong there. Shang-Chi, you have Wong at the end, right? There's nothing that's really like
bringing it in.
Yeah, exactly. Let me just get to the chat right now before we move on. Yannick says, y'all watching the new Karate Kid movie with Jackie Chan and Ralph next year? Yeah, that's cool, man. That's cool. That's cool. I want to do that. Am I watching it, going to the theater? I don't know. It depends how I feel.
And how it looks.
And how it looks. Andrew Garfield is also passionate about Spider-Man, yet Sony is doing Madam Cobweb. Craven vegan animal lover, Morbius without Spider-Man.
Don't get
I did not mind the Madam Web. Like I said, I was never really Madam Cobweb. Craven, I'm probably gonna watch. It's not my Craven. I know this already, so I accept that. I'm probably gonna see it. Morbius was trash. Nick, she stole the movie because the movie was kind of centered around her and her family. Yeah, it was. It was kind of like a Blue Beetle type of thing. But yeah, it didn't do well. Did worse than Blue Beetle. Danny says Jason talking about Black Panther 2 isn't good, and he isn't excited because MCU, and I heard a lot of co-signing. I'm really disappointed in Guy Scar. We all have to have a phone conference.
Oh my God! Well, Danny, you know it.
Wanda murders Kang. Okay, it's called enthusiasm, Guy Scar. Yeah, she's very enthused. It's great, man. I'm like, that's cool. I'm speaking about how she knows the material and she has that vision of what would be cool to see because of what happened in the past.
Embrace that vision.
Yeah, exactly. Embracing the vision. Yeah, so like I'm not gonna like check out this article. This one's in Screen Rant.
Okay,
yeah.
Screen Rant. Yeah. You know, they put some good articles out. I love that.
Yeah. So and definitely check out the what was it? Frick, I forgot. I mentioned it. New Rockstar's interview with her. It was great, where she talks about a lot of things on this article as well. So it was really, really, really cool, man. Totally awesome. And the next thing, man, guys, Silver Surfer news. So, you know, are we gonna really get a chick in it? And are they gonna make her?
No.
God, Dave went saying Galactus is gonna be female. I've heard that.
No, it's
I've heard the Thing was gonna be a thing.
No, who is it? Better than
your boy from Old Country and No New Man.
Yeah. Oh my God, better than
I can't think of his name.
He's Spanish dude.
Old Country and New Country, Old Man or something. I can't remember that name movie. It's shit. I can't remember. So I can see it. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, it's all right. You didn't see it?
I did. I never seen that movie, but I heard he was really good in it. He did. He was also in James Bond, one of James Bond movies. I can't even think about it.
Javier Better Than.
Yes.
I think it's that. I'm gonna have to make sure because my wife who's Hispanic, she'll be really upset. Yeah, Javier Better Than. Javier Bardem. Yeah. Cool actor, great actor. Silver Surfer in Marvel's Fantastic Four MCU reboot, reportedly a woman. Everybody, like my thumbnail.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, but apparently there was a female Silver Surfer. Kind of.
Not that I know of.
Not what? Maybe. I
don't remember. She wasn't the Silver Surfer, but
there were heralds that were. I think they
female.
Yeah.
It was female herald.
One. Nova became not Nova. I can't think of it. It was a girlfriend for Johnny Storm. She became a hero for Galactus.
The one that has the red hair. I can't think of her name.
Man, all I remember is about these Fantastic Four movies. When I saw Rise of the Silver Surfer, I thought he was cool.
Right. Oh yeah,
I think he looked freaking awesome.
Except the cloud.
The Galactus, the Galactus cloud was the only thing.
Except the dark cloud. Everybody has a problem with the cloud. Yes,
they ran out of money.
I'm like, that's Galactus? What? Yeah. So currently,
they fucked that up.
they dropped the ball on that one.
Oh yeah, they did.
So we all know this whole thing with the whole casting of Fantastic Four, right? One, Pedro Pascal thing. So casting is currently underway on the upcoming Fantastic Four MCU reboot at Marvel Studios. Pedro Pascal appears to have been chosen for the role of Reed Richards. Now fans are waiting eagerly to see what the rest of the film cast will be. As for the Silver Surfer, reports claim that Marvel Studios will have made a character into a woman for this new iteration.
It's gonna be Bo-Katan.
It's bad. At this point, get ready for it. They're gonna, Of course, it's still unknown who could be playing this version of the Silver Surfer, nor has there been any official confirmation from Marvel Studios that they'll be portrayed by a woman. But insider Jeff Snyder claims as much while discussing the alleged cast members in talks for Fantastic Four. And yes, Snyder reports you can expect to see a female Silver Surfer.
Oh,
God. No. Stop.
It's rumors, guys. They can still go back.
You're gonna blow up. Just put Roseanne Barr as the freaking Silver Surfer.
Oh my God, dude, you're terrible. I know I'm upsetting Danny today, but you're gonna
screw it, man. Just screw it majorly.
It was Nova. Nova was her name. Frankie Ray. Frankie Ray.
DQ says, if you're going to swap, put some thought in it at least.
No.
Does it really change anything? Like,
because you got to do the
normies
story.
About it? It doesn't change anything for normies.
Yeah. Because it was Norm Rad, Galactus came, and Norm Rad said, look, I will find some other planets to feed on if you let my planets
it talks about it.
And he said, okay, I'll make you my Silver Surfer. And that's what happened. But you can't, no.
Actually, it says it in the article if you continue reading.
I just don't think. Go ahead, Jason. I'm sorry.
If they have to put a woman, put that, like you said, that Nova girl. That one, if you're going to have to put a female herald, put that other one. Don't screw up the goddamn characters. That's the problem.
Right, exactly. I don't understand why you think like if we put a female character, girls are gonna see it. No, I'm not.
Thank you for saying that. No, thank you for saying that.
Look, all equality, but it was in the comic books. It's sticking in the comic books. Yeah. You want to make a new character, make a new character. I'm not crazy. Somebody asked like, "What do you think do a black Superman?" I don't want to see a black Superman. You can do what you want to, but I know Superman that is. I'm sorry. That's just me. Right. I don't care.
And the fact that you said that, it just proves, right? All these female-led, whatever they're trying to do with the whole female audience, the female audience is not showing up. It's not showing up for
right.
Right? They're not showing up to support these movies, and that's what's hurting them as well. Danny's like shaking his head. I'm like, I just came up here to say, y'all fired from this show.
So disgusting, disrespect and hate. Oh my God.
There's no hate. Who's hating?
Who's hating?
I didn't say anything hating.
I heard people talking about they didn't care for Black Panther 2. They're gonna be mad. I heard people talking about Star Wars is this and Star Wars is that. I heard all this.
I didn't say that.
I didn't say Star Wars is dead.
I didn't say that.
Okay. I just said that Ahsoka was like, everybody was saying how Dave Filoni is going to save Star Wars, and I said that Ahsoka didn't necessarily save Star Wars. Is it a step in the right direction? Yes.
I think it's a shot of
better than what it was. Yes. Well, yeah.
Compared to the last things we got.
Yes, I agree with you.
No, I enjoy Ahsoka. I just
then other people talk about they didn't like Obi-Wan fanfare. I heard all that.
I didn't say that.
I said that. It was true. It was.
I liked Obi-Wan.
Kenobi?
Yeah, I like
holy fanfare. Yeah. It makes no sense to me. If I like watch it again, it's like, why?
Did you like the prequels?
The prequels?
Yeah,
absolutely. I like the prequels.
All right, it's the same thing.
Prequels,
same concept. We knew how it was going to end. We knew that Anakin was going to become Vader. We knew that Obi-Wan was going to beat Darth Vader. It's the only way it could have happened.
Yeah, I know, but they just wanted to make a modern fight, right? Which made very little sense if you go back and watch it.
It's sort of like the Solo movie. I mean, it really didn't have to make
Solo movie. There's like an actual movement to get Solo 2 with the same actor. Yeah, it's crazy. Let's just finish up this part right here, guys, because it talks about exactly what G was saying before. Whoa, that's yellow. The lines up with previous reports that Marvel decided to gender swap the iconic comic book character. And to be fair, they've taken the opportunity to do with characters in the past. One of the most recent changes included Cosmo in the MCU Guardian of the Galaxy, who happened to be a male dog in the comics. It wasn't a male dog in the movies? As for Silver Surfer, the comic book iteration is originally a young astronomer named Norrin Rad. He's a humanoid alien with metallic skin and the ability to essentially surf through space. Rad's duty is to serve as a herald for Galactus, and he is often searches for planets that Galactus can consume. This eventually leads him to Earth, where he meets the Fantastic Four. It's possible that we'll see some of these elements utilized in the new movie, of course, with the possibility of the Silver Surfer will also now be a woman.
So now in the comic books, there was
one.
Nova.
Yeah.
So they may do that because they like to cherry pick stuff.
Yeah.
But remember, Nova is from Earth, so it's got twisted in a way. You got twisted in a way that can work. I mean, the reason why it worked with Silver Surfer because he was trying to save his world. So now you have to do it a way that Galactus. My name is Frankie Ray. I'll be your herald and take your other. You got to do it in that way. I don't know. I mean, you got to impress me. That's what you got to do.
Yeah.
If they say the female is gonna be Silver Surfer, then that'd be. I don't know if I like that or not. But if they say that it's Nova, then I won't have a problem with it.
Right. I'd rather be. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, if they call her Nova, then it's Nova. It's not Silver Surfer. It's Nova.
So then they gotta say that they don't go to Norrin Rad's Earth planet.
Right.
But they could pull it off too because now the ancient one was a man in the comic books, but it was a female and she pulled it off. So if the actress is strong enough, then that might work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Frankie was in love with the Human Torch. And she's like, "Fuck you! I'm going to the." Yeah. She's like, "Baby, wait."
Oh my gosh! Hold on. There was something I wanted to show as well. Hold on. as we wrap.
Well, he had so many heroes other than Frankie and yeah, Terrax, Fire Lord, Airwalker.
They can't make it bigger.
What's the one with the club or the one? It looks like
the Hellfire Club.
Yeah, which one was that one?
That was X-Men.
No, the Herald. He looks like a barbarian type guy. Well, I can't remember.
I can't see that, man.
You know, there was Terrax.
I think Terrax. Is that him? The way?
Yeah, he got he's made out of rock and stuff.
Yeah.
I'll send you guys that in the chat. It's basically all the money that the Marvel movies have made, and freaking the Marvels is like almost like
I
dead.
saw that it's dead last, but
yeah,
hey, the last 6 movies, including Marvels, is over $3 billion. So that's all I care about.
Yeah. No, it's. I was bringing it up for your point, right? Because you were saying that they still made money. Those even not compared to obviously the first ones, but they still made money above the budget. And the Marvels, I don't know, man. That's
the Marvel's budget, I think, was $200 million.
Yeah,
I don't think it's going to make that.
It's not.
And my argument too, just because a movie underperforms doesn't mean it's bad. But that's
I agree.
People are going to say the movie is bad, it's a flop. Yeah, if you look at the numbers, it is. But just because something is a flop doesn't mean that it is crap. It just means that a bunch of people didn't support it.
Yeah,
not necessarily because. And I think a lot of that, some of that is this one YouTuber by himself. But if you have a bunch of YouTubers and they're all saying this, and there's a storm now of anything MCU makes, anything Disney makes, it's going to be crap. And so if you keep beating somebody over the head, or if you keep peeing on somebody, eventually they're going to think the urine is rain. Oh, it's just raining, and it's actually just piss. So that's what I think.
Yeah. You know, the example of that would be Blue Beetle, because I thought it was a good movie.
It was great.
Blue Beetle and this movie was up to par, but I like this movie a little bit more than Blue Beetle.
Right.
Oh, you did? I prefer Blue Beetle, but yeah.
But a lot of these franchises. Look at the Hunger Games is not performing the greatest right now. That new Hunger Games movie.
Blue Beetle and this movie were very similar in the fact that their villains were very underwhelming.
Yeah.
And they had one person that stick out, and here it was Miss Marvel. She sticked out, and to me, it was the comedian. I can't think his name now. He sticked out in that movie. He was really.
In Blue Beetle.
In Blue Beetle.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Now
Why do I have
remember his damn name.
Hold on. Shifty's probably gonna beat me to it.
George Lopez.
Yeah,
Thank you.
George Lopez to me saved the movie because he was funny.
He was great.
The scenes he was on there, I was more drawn to it. And I only really knew him, Susan Sarandon. You see the mess she didn't get herself in now?
Yeah.
Her company done drop her. You see the anti-Semitic stuff about what's going on.
Oh, dude, a lot of actors are going on right now. We have the Mexican actress Barrera from Scream that said spoke about Palestinian on Twitter, and they fired her right away.
Oh, they dropped Sarandon after like 20 years. Her that promotes her. It was on the news last night.
Really? Yeah, you can't speak your mind, man. You can't give any type of opinion that goes against whatever mentality any production company, any company has.
And you just talk about Scream. Jenna Ortega dropped out.
She walked out because they fired the actress because of that.
Yeah.
She walked out. She said, "I'm done. I'm not. You're firing her because she had an opinion. Forget it." And she walked out.
Well, Gina Carano. I mean,
same thing with Gina Carano. Exactly. She had her opinion. She said something, and people just like freaking. That's it, man. You can't. Like at work, sometimes people start bringing politics in, and I'm not gonna give my opinion, especially at work. Nope. I just go watch the news. And they start talking about it. I just walk away.
Sure, that right there, Gasco.
Yeah, sure. Susan Sarandon is removal from UTA amid Israel-Hamas conflict. What did she say?
She said a lot, quite a bit. She was out there. Went to one
she spoke about the Jews, against the Jews.
Yeah.
She said that there are a lot of people afraid of being Jewish at this time. We're getting a taste of what it feels like to be a Muslim in this country. So often subjected to violence. Ran and told the rally. And she pointed to American Jews.
Okay. Wow. That is, yeah. Yeah, I can see how that can rub some people in the wrong way. But yeah, I'm not going to give my opinion on that because this is not the show to do it. DQ says, hey, Danny, any predictions for the Thanksgiving games?
No, if Dallas lose, I don't care.
Shifty says, Obi-Wan was terrible.
Danny, your team needs to pick it up.
You were the chosen one.
Washington ain't going nowhere.
Ditch
I
Alden.
wish the Lions were playing them instead. I'd love to see the Lions beat them.
That run from the Marvels is a dude, I think. Shifty says he was only cast over Ungruber because he was knocking boots with Spielberg's kid. Damn, Shifty, you know the dirt. DQ says I'm hoping for the Lions to win. They have been in the shit for so long. They're due. So does G. Which one? DQ says the Marvel's worse than the Flash. No, Marvel's is better than the Flash.
Yes.
Oh yeah, yes.
Much better.
Yeah.
When is Aquaman 2 coming out? Is it coming out in December?
December.
Do you think it'll do better than the Marvels?
Better than the Marvels? Shit.
There's a lot of CGI
most probably because of the time it's coming out. A lot of people are home, holidays. I think it might. Yeah, I think it might do better.
Yeah.
How much better though? That's the question.
Well, this is the end of DC. This is their last.
It's the pointless movie, right?
Yeah,
the pointless movie.
Nothing else.
I swear, I think the baddest thing they ever did was they shouldn't have announced it. They were going to reboot it. Wait until after this movie was done and then say it.
Yeah. All right, everybody. We're now running at 117. Danny, thank you for jumping on right at the end. Appreciate you coming on, buddy. Saying that, I have to say this to you guys, everybody in the panel and everybody that's watching and what's going to rewatch. Happy Thanksgiving, guys. I hope you guys celebrate with your family safely.
Thank you.
I will be down in your neck of the woods Friday. I'm going to be spending the weekend in New York State, visiting family, friends, probably eating some leftovers from their Thanksgiving, God knows, and catching Joe Coy stand-up show. So, yeah. So be safe, everybody. Thank you to everybody that was in the chat, everybody that's going to be watching this in the replay, everybody on Rumble. Yeah, man. Ahí está la cosa. So eat all the turkey, and all I can say is be nice to each other, please. The world is already a shitty place.
Yes, sir.
So be nice to each other, man. Take care, guys. Thank you for being here.
Go live.
Right, what was that? Say something?
No, I was going to have a gobble happy Thanksgiving.
No. Back. It was like, fuck yeah. Bye. Take care, everybody. But seriously, do you guys have anything else to add? I'm just saying. I just want to make sure.
We got dinner on the table, so we need to hurry this up.